Hey everyone, and welcome to the daily read for March 11th, 2025 for the collective. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personalized reading, my link will be in the description below. And I'm just going to wing it today. So from what I'm gathering, there's a lot of elation, a lot of mania going on, a lot of impulsive excitement, a lot of unknown factors of not knowing what to do, not knowing what to say, not knowing what's going to happen. Excuse me. There's going to be a lot of blocked throat chakras, a lot of silencing and being silenced, or feeling like saying something but you don't, or feeling like saying one thing but saying another thing. There's going to be a lot of intense emotions within the week as well, and especially today between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Local time. Considering this video is pretty late, it might have already passed, so just look over your day. Personalities and how you appear to other people can play a factor in how you front and how you use your inner strength and the personality traits and characteristics you give off. There's a lot of nonverbal cues and a lot of back and forth antics going on. There's a lot of unintentional gaslighting. Excuse me. There's going to be a lot of forgiveness and seeking answers where there are none, simply because there's just either really no answer or it's up to you and you haven't even made up your mind, so there's no answer. Like the Cheshire Cat says, if you don't know where you're going, then it really doesn't matter which way you go. So pick a direction and go with it. There's a lot of duality perspectives and a lot of polar signs fighting against each other, like Aries and Libra and Taurus and Scorpio, for examples. There's a lot of reserved behaviors due to introvertedness and a lot of ambiguity in the mix as well. There's a lot of twin flame connections and soulmate connections that feel really deep being placed in front of you, and now you are to prioritize them in ways that you feel benefit you, not only you but those around you, and learning the many aspects of you today has helped. It feels like you've been many different people today for some of us, and for others it just feels like we've had so many different emotions that we may even have numbed ourselves to the pain at times. Codependencies and separation anxieties are going to play a small vital role in today's life, but that doesn't mean you can't succeed, and it doesn't mean you are going to regret your decisions. It just means that consequences and impact are going to differ. That doesn't necessarily mean a negative thing unless you perceive it to be. So working on your perception bias, working on your relative bias, working on your empathy bias, because you're very kind-hearted, you're a people pleaser, and it's not every day that offers come to you like this. So just be kind and be courteous about things, because this offer could even be you to yourself of buying that thing that you wanted, or going for that walk that you deserve, or spending $5 extra on that bag that you wanted instead of trying to thrift shop. There's going to be a lot of manifesting going on, and saving a lot of face is going on too. So there's a lot of fronting and a lot of acting and thespianism to put on a front and a brave face for people when they're not really that brave. They're just acting like there's nothing that can scare them when deep down there is. There's a lot of assessment and mystery that are alluring to you, and a lot of inspirations that are going to be popping up for creative writers and those that exhibit a lot of performing arts. There's going to be thespianism and pantomiming and sign language that may be beneficial. If you haven't learned a new language, sign language would be a wise idea to learn. Spanish, French, and German backgrounds are going to be highly affected. You may even hear those kinds of accents in your clairaudience or your telepath, or you may have run into someone with a background with at least 20 to 32.989% German, French, or Canadian background. Icelandic gods and Nordic gods are around some of us that may need some attention, some otherworldly guides. Those that share similar interests but may have a different perspective on things may be likely to pop in, whether metaphysically, by dream, subconsciously, or when you were busy or distracted with something else. Being aware to decompress and decompose and compartmentalize your thoughts, and giving yourself space, time, and distance when needed, and giving yourself downtime and not overworking yourself. Challenge yourself without challenging your physical ailments. So if you have a lot of allergies, don't expose yourself too much. If you're afraid of bridges, don't go to the highest bridge to try and get over your fear. Just go a little bit at a time. You don't have to do it all at once to succeed. But that's what I'm getting for today's energy, March 11th of 2025. As always with these, take it resonates, and if it doesn't, thanks for joining.